Yo, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to another live stream. How's everyone doing? Yo. I just got new haircut. The last time I got haircut was 2 months ago. And it was finally time to kind of like shorten my hair a little bit. Actually quite a lot. You know, also yeah, the fade and everything. Had to get fresh haircut, man. Had to do it. Yeah. I am feeling good. Look at me. Fresh. Elegant. Beautiful. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Today we are doing an interesting story quest. So this is a request from Zynox. He said that he wants to see me do the story quest. And yeah, I'm really interested to it. Because what I'm reading it is like, oh man, this is going to be interesting story quest. I'm really excited to check it out. This is, and now I see why Zynox actually was requesting to do like Xianyun story quest. To be honest, I have no clue what this story quest is, but as what the character is, and on top of that, you know, when I'm like looking, okay, you know, looking for like thumbnail and stuff, and then I just kind of like learn a little bit from that. It's like, oh damn, okay, this might be good. There's definitely a lot of positivity with this story quest, that's for sure. We're going to learn a whole new lore about it. So yeah, definitely excited. Okay, let me just see something. Okay.
Did you hear the sky in Natlan?
All right.
Wow. What happened now? Where did that come from?
So today I already did some stuff, you know. Actually, for yesterday I forgot to use resign. I did use a little bit, but today in the morning I went and just like to use resign so that I'm not like wasting resign. Yeah, I literally forgot to kind of use them after the stream. But I did claim it. Alright. I think pretty much I don't need to do now anything, because I already did everything in the morning. So this is it. Story quest. We have so many in it. Like I was thinking to do like, you know, Tsino. Actually before I want to like do the tribal chronicle quest. I did 3 of them so far, so I just need to do 3 more. Then we got hangout events. Probably hangout events is like one thing that I will probably do like off stream. I don't think they're like anything interesting. I will actually do one on the, maybe I will do one in the live stream, but I think it's just going to be kind of boring. That's the problem. So I'm going to do like this stuff. I want to do like the Kaya, because I think Kaya will be kind of interesting at least. The other ones, probably not really. I don't know, man, but Kai is definitely like the OG character. That's why like I'm kind of excited. And then I want to do like from order, you know, Tsino, Alheitam, Deiha, Beizu, finishing all these quests. But you know what? We're gonna skip all of them, and we're going to do Xianyun. Is that how you say it? Xianyun? Xianyun? I think that's how you say it. Grace Serena chapter act 1. Oh man. I'm excited to do this. I am excited to do this. Let's see what this 1,000 Moonlight Mars. We're just going to learn more of the lore of in Leo. Because definitely this is something that, first of all, I forgot about it. I do know little bit of the lore, but definitely I did forget a lot of in Liu, the lore behind it. And of course we have like new Liu area that I need to like check it out. I mean, to literally do 100% exploration. And then we got all this new stuff, you know. Shanjo Chiori is also the Liu character. I think that's it, right? These are the only like Liu character. Maybe there's like a third one. I could be wrong. But I think this is definitely one of the most important one. And let's learn the lore about her. And I never saw her in the game yet. This is going to be my first time talking to her. Oh my god, let's go. Leisurely chatter. Go to Mountain Aukeng. Paimon has a sudden yearning for the quirky stories told by Cloud Retainer. Yeah, about the lore for Cloud Retainer. This is like one thing I kind of like forgot it, you know. I wanna remember it. Go to Mountain account to see the adepts with whom you're quite familiar. I wanna like, I hope I'm gonna like bring back the memories of it. That's one thing I really want. And of course we're going to this mountain. Yep, I remember. I mean, this is just kind of the lore behind here. And yeah, I do remember this. Let's do this. Let's do it.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax?
I love this area.
Paimon think, where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Ansong?
Visit a Cloud Retainer.
I saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
And yeah, I think that the bird is the human form. Xianyun, is that how it is? I think that's how it is, man.
Here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
I do remember
and
that.
When we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
I actually like this, just like talking about something that happened in the past that we did in the Archon quest. I love that.
I probably don't need to bring any offerings now
I
that
need a
we've gotten
recap.
to know her pretty well, right?
I need a recap.
Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Well, don't think we ever seen her before.
Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
It seemed like she could also be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right?
Yep.
Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon? I will lead the introduction to you.
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Alright.
Hello.
She is a good-looking character. She is.
Paimon is Paimon. And this is the Traveler.
Just saying everything is in a nice, even tone.
Paimon doesn't think
Why
we
would you start
met, but
blushing?
We're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're...
Cloud Retainer.
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human. How did that happen?
Like when I react to the character demo of her, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I think someone commented down below that something about that. You know, it's like how you don't know that or something like that. I mean, bro, I have, you know, it's like I haven't done anything. I have no clue.
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because...
What's the reason because she's now, like, in the human form?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Okay.
You?
Understandable.
Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning, or...
It feels like Cloud has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly.
Hey!
Oh, I almost forgot.
Agree not to bring that up unless she asked.
Man, I didn't read that.
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper
I just
rules
read,
of
I almost
etiquette
forgot
after all.
her. Cloud tries but fails to look indifferent at Paimon big group. What? What was that word?
This is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Cloud Retainer said that she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu
Yeah, disciples.
and Shenhe. It's also been a while
Ganyu
since we
and
last saw them.
Shenhe.
Maybe we can come too.
That's why I saw them in the character demo. Man. Damn, like I'm getting like the memory back. I love this.
One planned to extend the
I love
invitation
this.
even if you had not raised the matter yourself.
Shenhe
Shenhe
did
and
came
Ganyu
like
should be
later.
quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion,
Wait,
so that
no
shall be
way
our
we're
first
going
stop.
to meet Ganyu.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
No! I love Ganyu, man. Alright, Cruise Serena Chapter Act 1. Here it is. Oh no. God damn it! Sorry, what was...
Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Okay. Let's go here. Oh man. I'm really excited. I go to Yuhua probably to meet Ganyu. Oh my god, I'm so excited. What the hell? I love Ganyu. Let me hear her, cause it's been a while.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion.
Doesn't she got that lazy sound,
hey,
kinda
do you
like
think
in a
Ganyu will
way?
be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She's back there. She didn't come with us.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One
Okay.
fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
There she is.
One does
I
not
see
wish
her.
to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right, then. We'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh,
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite
Look at
full.
her.
Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
Alright. Goodbye.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
It's been too long.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time
Why is
since
she
I last
shy?
saw you in this...
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this cloud retainer of whom you
What's
speak.
happening?
One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through her.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you
A
to be able
simple
to
test.
recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Yo, Gaming 931. Thank you so much to follow. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Oh, Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long to...
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of
Ganyu-
work that you have to deal with
Ganyu
every
working
day,
hard, man.
one must also
She's
remind
working
you
hard.
to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
She got blush.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If
She
you
is blushing.
insist. We are running short on
Kinda
time
shy.
regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
You discussed some of your recent adventure with Ganyu.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the
I
last
think
time we
this has
spoke.
happened after Fontaine,
If
right?
you ever need anything,
I think
please
this is the
just come
quest
find me at
where
your High Pavilion.
we haven't been to Natlan yet.
Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful
I
to
did
adopt
saw
a
that
human
this
name?
quest got released in 4.4.
A human name? Huh.
So pretty
You
much in
raise
the
a valid
middle of
point.
Fontaine.
Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but... that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun?
Xianyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it?
Of course she
Do you
is.
truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
Paimon looks away in embarrassment. That's totally what Paimon had in mind.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes. while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
That's incredible!
That's kind of like controlling the weather.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one art, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad
What,
for calling
just
you
now?
an illuminated bird before. You're not too mad.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Oh,
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now.
Okay, she doesn't care.
Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
Yeah. When she got off, huh?
There is no cause for concern,
When did she
Cloud
got free
Retainer.
time?
I introduced Shenhe to her
Tell me
employer
everything.
personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
But didn't you
What is
just
this
say that you had
restaurant?
something important to do?
Isn't it like below here?
Can that wait until after we
In
leave?
here,
please?
Liu City?
You may return to your work, Ganyu.
But it's kinda
One
like
shall
on the
see to this
second
matter
floor.
on one's own. There will be many
no,
an
actually, it
occasion
can
to
be
dine
below
together in
floor.
the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
It's been good to see you, Ganyu.
See you around, Ganyu! Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
Oh, is this
No,
restaurant?
in fact, it was not an excuse.
I was thinking it's
One
like
is
down
indeed
here.
visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
I think it's like that building over there.
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Oh yeah, I remember. I saw something that Shenhe is like work. Oh wait, there was like a event in 5.4 where you can like talk to characters, and Shenhe was actually here. She was literally in the kitchen. I was like, what? Oh, everything is connecting,
You
man.
get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat to go.
Mora meat.
Good chat. Bye.
Good chat, what? And they ran away? they ordered and ran away.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and this is?
I mean, job.
This is...
Oh, she doesn't know.
Xianyun.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever
Okay.
revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Imagine she takes the traveler form. Yeah, good luck with that.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
It doesn't look that busy, man. What are they kinda scared? Bro, Shenhe is scaring the customers. Okay, let's go behind here. Oh yeah, fun time. Doing some parkour. More private area. I don't know no one's
It
sitting
is
behind
just
here.
as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Oh,
Seems like you've been making
Oh.
progress.
hey,
So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them.
okay.
If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence.
Ooh,
At
okay.
this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did?
I wanna kinda see Zhongli too.
Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's
Not
hardly a
going
need
to
to
lie.
keep one in suspense.
I hope there's like just like one frame of Zhongli sitting there drinking a tea in the table.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Can she tell a kind of like a weird story or like maybe something that Xianyun will not like?
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver.
Okay.
After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted,
Okay.
only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Only to find Master with a brand new device.
What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron.
Okay.
What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flash Mobile. One spent 49 days
Thunder
conceptualizing
Flash
and
Mobile.
crafting it. It need only be infused with
Mobile,
adeptal
man.
energy.
I mean,
and
that's
it can cover
something.
thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion.
I
Though
wanna
he
see how that
sprinted
looks.
with all his might, he could barely keep up.
Xianyun with the bicycle, man.
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness
Bruh,
against
nah, I cannot
mountainous
see that.
terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory.
I feel like
when
only
it was thrown
Movica
off
is the
course
perfect
and failed
one,
to
which
make
you
it
can
across the
use
final
that.
stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shen.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Simple.
With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Uh-huh.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
To me,
Which one
they
of
are both
two?
Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimation. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Uh-oh. Yep, there's one behind.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Oh, it's getting busy. Uh-oh. Shine here,
I'm
go.
hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Actually, what about her? Isn't that like a different shop?
Good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
It's kind of like the same.
I'll try my best.
Or also, can they use the table if they buy from that? As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food!
Are you kidding me?
Paimon's gonna feast!
No wonder Shenhe doesn't have any time now. Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied.
What the hell
In
is
fact,
that?
One has been
That
struck
is so
by
disgusting.
quite fit of inspiration. One
What
has
the hell?
already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
It's like someone puked. That is it. Yeah, here it is.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but
Yo,
our
Knave, what's up,
tables are
dude?
full.
Oh my god, mommy, are you kidding me? Knave, chill out. Chill.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
It's a full table? You stupid Paimon. Because of you, there are less customer now.
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Finally, after 15? Wait, what 15?
Well, you
I come
could
back?
always check with some
Welcome
of your
back, Knave.
guests and see if
How are you
anyone's
doing, my
happy
man?
to share a table.
Are you doing good?
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Yes, Paimon is floating. I don't care.
Well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind either, as long as you don't mind our chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xiyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
I don't care, let's move on.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
She got kinda clean skin. But her hair is like 80, like it's too, nah, she's old. The way she's wearing stuff, and also, I mean, and also she's trying to put so much makeup on her face that it's kinda like not working fully. But it is working, but it's not working like...
Yeah, a lot of people
100%.
compliment Granny on her youthful looks.
Yeah.
But she's actually much older than she appears.
I know that she looks... I know she's granny, man. Do you like her, Granny?
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the
Braised
ground after a
earthworms?
rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you can order that, that would be so weird.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's
Okay.
always saying things that sound kinda confusing.
It's same for my granny too, man.
Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little.
My granny
It's
always
gotten
like
so
ask
bad
me every
lately
day
that I even have to remind her
the
who
same
I am
question.
every morning.
What about your parents?
They died young. It's just
Oh.
me and Granny now.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
That sucks.
but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
That's
Sure,
good.
It's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
Sure, I understand you, man.
Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid. You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again?
One same old lady, on one hand NPC model, sometime glass change, sometime hair change, and sometime clothes design change. I know, I mean that's how it's simple, man. They are kind of have the same haircut, and they just change kind of like a little bit. But like as how the body is and like everything else kind of like the same.
Ah, I remember now. It
I'm
was
the
a
NPC,
dream.
man.
I had a dream where everything was dark.
They don't really matter.
Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
The most important part that we have like a characters that are the most important part, you know, we can use, or also something that is like important to the story, you know. It's better to have like unique, you know, Traveler, Paimon, Xianyun, you know, that, you know, they release these hot characters, you know. And that's make it more attractive though. If they make attractive NPC, I think they will be going war in the Reddit or somewhere. Bro, they were like asking for that NPC. Please, let me play this NPC.
That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it
What the hell
before?
is this? What the f-
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and
But
somehow
like with the
I
clothes
remembered it
design
again.
and everything.
You know,
Every character is kind of like
believe
unique.
I've had this dream
I actually love
quite
that.
many times, but just
That's
how
one
many times
benefit
have
of
I
this
had
game.
it? Now that
The
I do
uniqueness of
not
the
remember.
characters. Even maybe there's like a one or two maybe kind of like in a way similar, but the way they kind of like act, also like acting, you know, you can say, the way they sound, the way they talk, it's also important.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although,
But actually the
I
NPC,
have a sense that
if you
she
compare
looked
different regions, you know,
rather
Monston
like
to Liu,
me.
Liu to Sumaru,
but
Sumaru
not
to
as I am
Inazuma.
now. My younger self.
You can tell which region is that NPC from, you know? I think that's also...
A younger
It's not really
version
the
of
same.
Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going
Definitely
on
they have,
here?
kind of they use the same design cloth, but it's kind of like unique to that region.
As one said,
That's
fate
actually one
must
good
have
part
brought us
about
together.
NPC in this game.
You may leave this situation to me.
Even though they might have like similar face, you know, they have kind of same face but hair, but definitely with the clothes, you can tell where he comes from.
Are you sure?
I think with the clothes they actually do make a lot of
What are your names?
improvements. Like they made unique
Paimon.
for the NPC. I'm ShiverDoom.
Just Xianyun is fine.
This old granny and old man, I see them on Inazuma village. I see them on Summer and this granny gives me a teapot. And this uncle can become stadium coach in Natlan. Yeah, but they don't wear the same clothes.
Thank you all so much
They have
for
that
offering to help.
uniqueness. They have like
First,
different clothes, right?
I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want
But
us
they
to
do
pay you
have
back?
same haircut. Just like maybe different hair color. Maybe they just change a little bit.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
To be honest, I don't even like put that much intention in the NPC. I can just tell it from the clothes. But of course I can see, I do see they're using kind of like the same hair and face for also other NPCs, so yeah. We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
I have seen this girl
Xianyun? What exactly
5 times,
can we
man.
do to help out this granny?
I have seen this girl everywhere.
All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray
She's
her
same
younger
tall,
self, then we shall
same
retrace
hair
the
but different
steps of her
color,
youth.
different
Once we have
clothes,
revisited those places, her
same
memories will
shape,
likely
face.
return.
She also got that, you know, dots. I forgot what you
Sounds
call
like a
that.
plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
5% different, 95% same.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I think one thing, Knave, you need to know that most of the time you look at the first thing when you look at someone, you look at the face. And when you look at the face, you know, okay, I have seen this character. So the face is like 95% same. I agree with that. But I think everything else, okay, the body shape is also the same. It's 100% same. I think the only change is like the clothes are like 95% different. No. Maybe like 90% different and 10% same.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a
I
disaster.
don't think they changed only the color of the clothes. I'm pretty sure they also change how they look.
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few
Bro, we
different
didn't eat
It
anything.
seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madame Ping?
Oh, Madame Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
She's the one that you unlock the Serenity Pot.
Food is unbelievable.
Okay, let's go here. I'm pretty... Yeah, no, wait. Madame Ping. I'm pretty sure, right? Isn't she that granny? Or am I... Wait, that's... Oh, Shinchi. Wait. The prince! The prince is here.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
Cloth, hair, glass. You explain the situation to Shinchu?
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine. Anything is helpful and appreciated.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps.
I wonder where Zynox
People
is.
idolized her, but never learned her name.
Yeah, Zynox told me that he want to...
All they knew
He requested
was that
for
she
this quest.
always acted alone.
And he's not
Later,
here.
though, she
That's
supposedly
funny.
fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount
Actually, so
Xianyun.
far nothing crazy happened.
They were well matched in more ways than one, often
probably
fighting
at the
together as a
end,
fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
it will happen anymore.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading.
Thank you, Shinchu.
I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn,
Wangshu,
the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Xianyun Ping.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thank you so much. You were a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Shincho. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Shincho, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be.
Okay.
But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals.
Oh yeah, we did hear about, you know, the cloud retainer, removing all of them with the clouds and the rain.
So while droughts do
controlling the
happen
weather.
from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered,
50
the
years?
streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless
I wonder if
caravans
this is
were
going to happen
attacked,
now.
and people who
this
lost their
quest.
homes came together to form bandit groups.
Like we mentioned them
What
so
started
much.
as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That sounds awful.
And some NPC doesn't have boobs and bra. They paint NPC chests like bro. I noticed on Chaska Clan's NPC. Yeah, some of them are just literally kind of painted on their body, man.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as
I'm actually
terrible
not
as that
huge
drought
fan.
was, it was nothing compared
Having
to the
kinda
truly
clothes which
calamitous
kinda
disasters
painted
that
on the
befell
body.
this land in ancient times.
You know the way these clothes working, you know how it's kind of free and moving. It's kind of like out of the body. I like this, but literally kind of painted on it.
They say that
I'm not
back in
huge
those
fan.
days, disasters were both more severe
No, I think
and
like
more
this
common.
no, actually these pants are not
Only
even
the
painted.
strongest of adepti could
Yeah,
hope
actually,
to
this one-
dispel the ruin and devastation.
He's not even got anything, you know, painted in the body. Everything's kind of like out.
Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Goodbye, Prince. Goodbye. Meet up with the other at where Madame Ping is. So on top of here, right? Yep. I knew it. Okay, these NPC are good. They don't really have painted on the body. She's also...
Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
She's fine. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, she's fine. No, I feel like the newer NPC are kind of like more... kind of weird, I would say. Yeah, I don't mind that. You see like the neck? I don't like that neck. It's kind of like too much. Kinda, it looks like kinda... the clothes is stuck in her body, man. Like if you're looking at the details, you know. You can see it from the neck.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Zynox! I didn't get notification. Well. The one quest that you were asking for. You have missed everything. I have finished it. I'm joking, man. You didn't miss anything crazy. You didn't miss anything crazy.
Oh, thank you.
Now we just got to Madame Ping.
Straight word, but Ping. What has amused you so?
It's only in Natlan Chaska clan.
Oh,
it's only
no
only
serious
there?
matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form.
Why didn't I got
Time has
notification?
wrought such change in this world.
Bad internet
Yet
connection, Zynox?
You appear
I don't know.
just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Sometimes notification can be just like kind of like broken, you know. It's like sometimes it doesn't even work at all, or it's like sometimes working.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
I got an Indian streamer, so I click, and then when I sing the YouTube, I saw you streaming. Oh.
Shinjo has a theory.
I don't know then.
Let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us
Sometimes it works kind of weird. Boob, less woman. Bro, what is this Knave talking about? Oh my god, this Knave guy. Shuju and Yundai soon arrive at the scene.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story,
where is she going?
Heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa.
Bro, maybe she's gonna fall down now.
I don't have many memories of him, but there is this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Bro, it can be bombless. I don't know. I feel like he's saying boob. You can check yourself on Flower Feather Clan. Seems like the story were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
I love how this looks like. I forgot what this. Oh yeah, this pillar one.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry.
Just like how it kind of
At our
glows.
age, it's always nice to slow
Usually
down
put this
and
well
take
with
the
that.
time to appreciate
With the
pleasant
background, there's
conversation
two characters
among
talking.
friends.
And then on the back in the middle, we see something floating or shining.
Thank you.
It's just beautiful. Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you.
Secret?
Let's go talk over there.
Okay. What kind of secret? Secret to get Primal Gems? Luffy was a Kizaru on 13? I actually saw something about that. I did saw something that there's going to be Luffy with a Kizaru. That's gonna be crazy.
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since
I mean, I know
we
that
started
next
talking in the
episode of
restaurant,
One Piece is gonna be nuts.
Are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shuyu here what you really meant by that.
I read manga? Oh, I just saw like, I think I saw either like TikTok or like in some news or something. And I saw that it's coming like next episode or something. It's like going to be Luffy vs Kizaru, man. But yo, I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a cliffhanger. I think it's going to be like at the end, it's gonna like start the fight, man. And then it's gonna be a cliffhanger, man. I think they probably will do that. Believe me, you can't believe in your eyes this year. I will only tell gods. Yeah, I don't know. I don't read manga, so...
One is
No
indeed an
spoilers.
adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
But to be honest, what? I kind of like wanna try to read manga. I wanna try to read manga and then watch the first season of like the anime that I haven't seen yet. And I just wanna see how it feels like to like know the story from manga and then see it animated. Will it be the same complainer as other people would like complain every time? Yo, Xianyun, did you hear that people were complaining about the last episode of One Piece, where Sanji was like not in the frame where it was showing in the panel of manga in One Piece, and it was like not showing in that, and also there was like something they changed in anime. And bro, people were complaining about that. Well, not everyone, but like there's like, where is Sanji? Why is he not there? What the hell? And also how he looks some different woman and not talking to... Dude, I don't even know what happened, man. Natlan character... Yo, Xanes, can you tell me what Kneiv's problem is right now? What is this guy talking about? Nothing counted but NPCs. Oh man.
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house.
This guy is so horny.
Some sort of magic potion.
It's kinda crazy.
When I woke up, I was already back in my
Yo,
bed.
Kneiv,
and
chill
the
out.
fever was gone.
Kneiv, chill the fuck out. Jesus.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted
I
to
didn't
ask
see
if
his
maybe
chat.
Any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
Oh man. A problem. He said Nathan character's boobs like, and he did the, you know, the drop mouth. But NPC, I mean, it's BOS like, you know, the face kind of like, I think, yeah, I don't know. I can see the chat, but it didn't block the chat. I think it blocked the chat from YouTube, but it still said it to me.
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
Or if Kneiv got, bro, did Kneiv got banned? Yo, Kneiv, did you block me or you delete? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like YouTube because he's literally talking about boobs, man.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clever?
I think that's some YouTube algorithm.
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features.
Now I got feeling that Kneiv got banned.
Such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
Or maybe like you muted from the chat.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just
It
in my
actually
head,
should not
it doesn't
even...
matter that much anyway.
I feel like I don't even have any security in chat. I do have security from sending the links. If you try to send a link, I'm pretty sure you cannot send it. Or it's not like working. I think it just get deleted or something like that. But for like other stuff, I don't think. I don't know. You're also talking boo beware. What if your stream got cancelled? No, it will not. I'm not like I can say boop. Boobs are normal things. I can say also ass. You know? If I say something weird about it, that word will be cancelled.
Leave it to us.
If I say something racist or like disrespecting some culture or
Let's go to Wangshu first.
Okay, I'll go
talking
get
something weird. But if I just say I like booba, if they're gonna ban me for that, then please do it, man. I mean, Jesus. It doesn't make sense, man. I didn't do anything. I came back after 12 days. I am innocent. Okay, wait, can you see that, Zynox?
Wangshu
Do you see the latest Kneiv chat message? He didn't say anything weird in the chat, so you should be able to see that one. Yeah, okay. Maybe because what he wrote, I think it's kind of like, kind of block it in a way.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes.
It could be that.
The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
Is she just going to go to random room with someone's living there?
I'm trouble understanding what she's talking about.
Wait.
If she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait. Huh? Whoa! Xiao! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights
Xiao? Oh, dude. I kinda knew Amina just met him. Because we teleported in this area, and if you know, he is actually here. I think he lives here, right? But I know he's like in this area, always. But man, it's good to see him.
I sensed a non-human presence.
Kinda crazy if we're seeing like all the Liu characters. Ganyu, Shenhe. Actually, Shenhe. Yeah, Shenhe's Liu. Now we have Xiao. Munax. The only thing I'm asking is meet Zhongli. Please let me meet Zhongli.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot.
Then this will be a perfect
I
quest.
suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You met her in this form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside
this
her
demon
in this
cannot,
form
of
on
course
many
he saw
occasions
everything.
during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender.
Didn't we
or
use this
be prepared to
mechanism
face
when we
the
fight
full
in
might of
Liu
the
that
Adepti?
the dragon or whatever what that was it?
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer
Well,
was
it's
not
like
always
a
as
new
ostentatious
device.
as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
Booba is name of Shingling Pat. Oh yeah, right? Actually, it's called Booba. Booba get them. You know, but Zhongli is there.
The
Where is
Archon
Zhongli?
War reached its peak
Where is he?
after Guizhong's death.
Where?
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside
No,
me
that's
in
not
those
it.
devastating battles.
I know he's star, but
was
he's not at all.
taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape when dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world? A mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Where is Granny?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here.
Okay.
I shall take my leave now.
Yo, it's good to meet you.
Should you
Ciao.
encounter any trouble,
It's good to
you
meet
need
you.
only call my name. However, given
I
that
know
you are
this guy.
traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Oh, look at him flexing in front of
Granny
us.
is finally beginning
This
to
guy.
remember her past.
Zynox, it's Gooba, not Booba.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shincho said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it.
And it's K-Knave, nor Knave.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why.
What is Knave like a name? Actually, wait, Knave, where are you from already? I forgot. Are you from India too, man? Like, I feel like every Indian is like in my chat.
One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness,
I know there was like one guy
he
from
sold
Germany.
me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
And then we had like from America, and then I know one guy from Slovenia. I think someone also came from UK.
He told me that the pills were concocted using adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you are suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
Knave is India, but he's part of land make their own country. But he's part of land make their own country. Wait, is Knave kinda also known as a country? So it's a part of India, but also kinda part of the country would own? Actually, I just remember that Knave is from India. Because I play his character, and I had to go to Asia. Yeah, he's from India, man.
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only
India.
I wasn't so useless.
I love India.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Yo, you know, there's like one Indian rapper that is actually well known. That literally last year he released like a song, and it was like, it was blowing up, man. Kinda crazy. Wait, yeah, he was Indian, yeah.
Oh, fret not, dear child.
You guys
Granny
have a
was just
really
bit
good
frustrated.
Indian rapper over there.
That's all.
Other than that, I don't really know anyone. I don't really know any like singer or like other rappers that are from India.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Xianyun next?
Xianyun next? Isn't this below here?
There isn't really a landmark there, so
I'm not sure
where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Okay. Oh, it's over here? Yeah, I was like thinking, oh yeah, this is Queen Che village. Pakistan, that's Bangladesh. Oh, Pakistan and Bangladesh was part of India. His name is Hanuman Kind. Hanuman is a name of God in Hindu religion. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here?
One good rapper is Karsna. I think he might be. I forgot what his name was.
Fire hazard.
Okay, let's kill this guy.
Okay. The hunted.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before.
Bro, these houses are so weird because their floors are literally made out of grass, man.
But I
Out
don't
of dirt.
think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested
It just
here
doesn't make
briefly
sense.
before continuing on my
They
way.
have wall, they have roof, but the ground is like, yep, I'm leaving the ground level.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places
It's
we
going
can
to be
check.
dirt, it's going to be a grass.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me.
Bro, this house doesn't make any sense.
Go on, take some.
Why
You
is this
need
one
to
inside?
Eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Alright, next one. Yeah, let's just go up. Let's just go up here. He only raps in Hindi. Oh, never mind. Then I have no clue who he is. Genahi should release a future city type region.
Take it easy.
Genahi? The hell is that? Who is that? Genahi should release a future city type region? What? Oh, Genshin. Yeah, I'm like talking Genahi. What the hell? The hell is that? Who is that? Who is Genahi? Okay, should release a future city type region. Do you know what? If they release that, I'm gonna hate that region. I'm actually against the future city type. I'm against it. I like this atmosphere. The old vibe, you know, the 18th centuries or like even older. I just love the kind of that era. So yeah, the future city type, I'm not like huge fan of it.
Sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take
Like
a break
I'm
over
not
there?
huge fan seeing in like in games or like in, I'm gonna even say in like anime or like in everything. I would like it to kind of be living in the future city. You know, I would like to live in that. But like seeing that in the game or something. Okay, the only thing I accept is like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is kind of like the one game that is like, it's actually made for like the future, you know. Guess what? Big 3 is also not futuristic. So that's why I hate Boruto. I hate Boruto where they got, you know, they just release like computers, you know, you don't really have like a messenger or some shit. But I hate that part. I hate that element what Boruto did it. One Piece, it does have future, like there's like islands and stuff, but you know, you can say Egg Island is like one of them, but and then we have Bleach. Bleach is kind of like the today era, you know, like 2010 era. So technically, you know, Bleach is not.
This place,
I don't mind seeing something, but make a kind of like unique one, you know?
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu, this is where your father was born.
Oh, do you also know what I like? Maybe like a future city, but also the future city is not existent. It's like kind of like, it's too old. It's been years and years that anyone lives there, and then the vines and the trees and the animals has taken over the future city. I actually like how that is giving you the vibe of the area. Okay, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach are OG big 3. The only big 3 that exists is Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. There's no other big 3. The only big 3 are this one. You cannot, what our new, it doesn't call new gen big 3. You can say they will never call big three. You can say something else. Because big three are only these three. You know, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach are the only one you can say big three. And then the father is of course Dragon Ball. But yeah, people were saying, okay, what is new big three one? It's like, come on. The big three is only the OG can say it. You cannot say something same. I think there's a different word about the new generation. I don't think you call it big three. I think it's saying I think there's like a different word. But okay, let's say the new gen. What are the best three? In your opinion, I told. Okay, then it will be, well, it's so weird because it's like, it's kind of like back to back to back to back. I don't even know what you can say big three now. Weren't that, I think it was literally Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and the third big three was, what was the third one? I think Attack on Titan is too old, so it was like not able to call it. But yeah, okay. In my opinion, with my three big anime, as of today, let's say today, I'm gonna say big three are Solo Leveling, even though like Solo Leveling is so new that it's kind of like, can you even say that Solo Leveling can be big three because it's like so fresh? But yeah, I'm gonna say Solo Leveling. Jujutsu Kaisen. In my opinion, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, and Chainsaw Man. Okay. So I'm gonna say Solo Leveling, Jujutsu Kaisen, and then yeah, I'm gonna say Demon Slayer. I will say Demon Slayer. I will change Chainsaw Man to Jujutsu Kaisen. The one thing about Chainsaw Man is that it only got one season. I cannot rate something that got only one season. Sorry. That's it.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together.
You know, let's say Chainsaw Man, Hell Paradise. They both have good chance, but also it's like a series that, you know, we only got one season, and it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna say I haven't got invested that much into them because there's also not much to invest. Of course, maybe if I read manga, that's something different, you know, but from perspective of anime only, because I'm only watching anime, I don't read manga, I cannot say, you know, Chainsaw Man or like Hell Paradise or like, you know, even like newer ones, Sakumo Days, Dan Dan Dan. I'm not gonna say these are like big three ones because I haven't learned much about them. It just like got released. There's one season. I enjoyed the first season, but I need more, you know. I'll also be only getting movie this year of, yeah, the movies, man. We're getting the Chainsaw movie. We're getting the we're getting the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. We're getting the Chainsaw, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
I
mean, that's how they're going to make money.
When the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night.
Okay, let's continue with the quest.
I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over.
Wait, was she living like this? Wait, what?
I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as
Bro,
you
this
wish,
house is
forsaking
so
my oath,
broken.
but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, The house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy.
Okay.
And so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If
All right.
one recalls correctly,
Yeah, we have one left.
the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to
I
keep
may
up.
be a bit slow.
I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh,
She
such
should
lightness of
fly
weight.
her.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Alright. Bro, did you know why I support you from the start? I have no clue, man. Maybe because I'm weird? I have no clue, man. I don't know why. There is something special with me and Indian. I don't know. I have no clue. Why is that? I don't know if I wanna know. To be honest, I'm kinda scared.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny Yuandai?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy. Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier,
Yes?
though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything
Yeah,
right.
that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuandai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Because when I saw your stream, you are not like a newbie, like not know to talk or became nervous, and your quality of stream and the decoration of your stream, it's professional. Thank you. I mean, that's like one thing I want to do. Like when I was younger, like before 2019, I didn't do much streaming. This is like where I like really want to stream, but I did not enjoy stream. Do you know why? Because I got bad computer and lower frame rates, and just the quality when I saw it, I was like not happy, you know. And back then I remember I didn't stream that much. I didn't like make videos much. Like you can check, maybe you can check some old stuff. I can maybe show it. But you can see it like from my first YouTube video. It just like, it was not, you know, good.
Thank you.
I didn't like that.
If only I could remember.
And then when I upgrade to computer, then it's like, okay, I can now do everything. I wanna make clean. Boom, boom, boom. And I did it.
Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Especially like when you have bad computer, you also get, you know, when you start streaming or like recording, you also losing frames for the games, you know. Back then, when I was doing it, my game was starting lagging. Yo, did you know that my Genshin Impact was actually not 60 frames? It was actually starting lagging at some point. Oh man, I was so annoyed, man. Dude, I remember editing one of the Xianyun quests of video, and I was just like, oh, what the hell happened here? Bro, I was so mad, like... And I just say, fuck it, I'm uploading it. I am uploading this.
Come full circle.
It is what it is. I finished this Xianyun quest, even though there's parts, you know, the action that was like lagging or like loading the map or whatever. I was like, you know what?
Mount Outsong.
It is what it is.
Mount Outsong.
Also, restriction from the device, lose or motivation, and then we don't want to do those shits. Yeah, also motivation. Definitely motivation is also a big part.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Do you know what I have problem right now? Do you know that I'm not only playing Genshin Impact? Off stream, I'm also playing mobile games. You know, I play like Brawl Stars, maybe a little bit Clash of Clans, you know, and stuff like that. You know, and then like, I put everything away in some different area. And I don't know when I will like just put 100% just to like, let's say, Genshin. I think that's one thing I should do. But I'm also enjoying the other games so much. It's like kind of this kind of like the part of me. And that was always the part of me. I always love to play different shit. I always like to play multiple games. And I'm also thinking, what about if I stream also other games? But I cannot. Because there's like a different people that I actually want to see something. So it's kind of like in the future, what I want to have a chance. Let's say if I grow up and be big, I would love to play game, whatever game I can in live stream. Because I feel like right now, I'm kind of like only live streaming Genshin Impact. Just so that I can grow like audience for this content. And then maybe move this audience to kind of explore also other different games. Or like different area or like whatever we're going to do in the future. So yeah. Okay, then now enjoy the story now.
Mount Outsong.
Thank you, man.
What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I
Where?
can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Uh-oh.
Cloud, Miss Xianyun,
Is she dying?
Is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
All right. Ooh, let's go. Lonely dreams. Thank you for this beautiful parkour flying simulator. Oh yeah, let's go. I love doing this. I love this. Bro, they should make a character that actually can create this. And then you make like a travel path. A fast travel path to go to like one region to other region.
Come on, just tell Paimon already.
Actually,
Thing you've prepared.
I hope, bro, at the end of the Genshin Impact, they should release the god character. And that god character can create some, you know, in the map can create like this stuff.
Here, this is it.
Bro, that would be insane.
But isn't this the mechanism that you were
Or maybe
tinkering
like
with when we
place
first got
trees,
here?
remove a
Oh, is
tree.
it another invention of yours?
Just editing the map, man. That would be kind of insane.
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
And then there's like a asset that is literally a poop asset, and just poop, just add it into like maybe like a Sumeru city, just the full poops everywhere.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune,
Imagine
can
having
help
that
the
power.
listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
They should make that as like a 1st April joke. On 1st April joke, the game gets updated and then literally the game looks so weird. They cannot ruin like a city or something.
Soothing agitation
That would be
and
kinda insane.
anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia.
And I feel like that would be kinda
Its
fun.
potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just... We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating!
How preposterous. Had you and I not recalled much of her past
So
through
she
her own
created that.
efforts,
That's
the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves.
okay.
But she lacks such determination and strength of character. One would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
Okay.
One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears
Okay.
she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie.
Okay, she died.
Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
And now she's going to start walking and she's going to drown.
The drought
Imagine.
is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
I think that's... I don't think that's the... I think that's the son of her. Only if it's like her husband.
It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a
Yep,
second.
okay. So the first person was the son, and then I think... Wait, oh yeah, and then maybe a wife of the son. I don't think that was her sister. I don't believe it. And now this is the literally husband
Please.
of Granny.
Please, no.
I only sent one reel today. I will check it out after the this
Have
story
you
quest.
forgotten? This is the world you left behind.
Damn, she's
One
shining.
of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled
She is the
betwixt
sun.
realms of heaven and earth.
Mavika got some competition, man.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago.
Wait.
We should have never.
What?
So that is the
What's
truth.
happening?
No wonder
Is she
this
dying?
place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Bro, I feel like she almost choked to death right there.
Cloud Retainer.
Ah!
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just
Oh,
call
she
her
got
by
memories?
her full name? Does that mean you already
Wait.
knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone.
No, she will die
You've gone
soon.
to so much trouble on my behalf.
You should be worried for your granny. The time is ticking, man. The time of oldness is ticking.
It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf.
Why is she
while
so
you
hot?
Compose yourself.
That's so unfair.
No, it's okay.
Why
Now
Genshin
that
Impact?
I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone.
I wonder if anyone
I
could play
cannot
her.
thank you enough for all your help.
Definitely, there's definitely a lot
I'm
of
ready
women
to tell you my story.
who could
if
play
you're willing
her.
to listen.
I can already see, man.
Please, Granny,
I can already
force
see.
yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child.
But why is she
My
talking like
feelings
she's going
for
to
you
die?
are exactly the same.
Is Granny actually
It
going
is
to
for
die
this
now?
reason that you deserve to know the truth.
The way that she's talking is like...
Some time ago,
Granny, don't go!
I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the
So
soft
she's a bird?
breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me.
Okay.
She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
Oh.
50 years ago?
You know what happened during the drought that struck Liu?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went.
Shenhe and Xianyun are the best model from Liu. I would say Xianyun and Zhongli. I wouldn't say Shenhe is like the best model. I would prefer, or maybe, Xiao. I actually love how Zhongli looks.
But I was still far
Actually, I want to
from being
see.
a real adeptus.
I need to see all the Liu
possessed no
characters.
ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd.
But definitely Cloud Retainer
Once
is
she
the
learned
one.
of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a
Actually,
crane
can you say
and
that?
become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
A child is not from Leo. I mean, we met child in we met child in Leo. I mean, the child is really important in the Archon quest from Leo. But yeah, child is not from Leo. So I'm not gonna say that he's like the character from Leo.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met,
It was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and
I wonder if he
wanted
ever
more
know
than
that she was the
anything
bird.
to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
Imagine you fell low, and at the end you learn that she is a bird. It's like, well, that's the life.
I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Isn't all the Harbigen are from Snezhnaya? Yes, they are. You know, even the Capitano is... Like, I'm not gonna say that Capitano is from Natlan. Even though... Oh, actually... Can we say the Capitano is from Natlan? Can you say that? Even though he didn't come from Natlan, you know, he was not born in there. But he's such a huge part of Natlan, you know? I kind of want to say he's like a Natlan character, in a way. Even though he's not from them. You know, he's from Snezhnaya, right? So he's Snezhnaya character, but there's also kind of the part of me that I will say that I will count him as a Natlan character. Because he is actually in Natlan, he's actually staying there. Also, he freed the souls of his warriors, you know, who now lives in Natlan. He literally made these warriors like a Natlan characters, which is kind of crazy. As we saw in Arlecchino anime. Yeah. Yeah, also Arlecchino. Arlecchino is not Fontaine character, right? But it's also a huge part of Fontaine. I mean, we even have Arlecchino weekly boss fight in Fontaine.
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense.
But yeah, they're from Snezhnaya.
I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering. Even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
And then we have Monstant. Didn't have any Snezhnaya character, right? We got Liu, is the child. We got Fontaine, which is Arlecchino. We got Natlan, which is Capitano. We got Sumeru. Who was Sumeru? Did we ever got like is there like a specific Snezhnaya character from Sumeru? And then also from Raiden, from Inazuma. Daneslave, right? Wait, Daneslave, we met him in wait. Daneslave is kind of like Inazuma guy, right? Or was Sumeru? No, yeah. Is Daneslave from... Did we met first time in Inazuma or from Sumeru? I'm now like kind of confused.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision.
I think we met
I
him
lacked
in...
the courage to speak to her face to face.
I think we met him in the...
In my shame, I fled.
Inazuma.
And tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
Since I will be peak, since I will start from Storm Barrier. Oh, really? Since I will start from Storm Barrier? What the hell? So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
We first met Dane in Mondstadt? What? Nah. Where? Genshin Impact. First time meeting with Dane slave. Angel Share Tavern. What is that? Angel Share Tavern. Oh my god, it was Mondstadt? What was like an Archon quest? Did you first met him in... No, what? Huh? No way. I don't remember.
I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence
No
that we were
way.
there
What
at the
the
same
hell?
time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Will he ask us 3 questions? I feel like there was like Dilek ask us, or like Kaya ask us, or Vanti, or Jean, or Lisa, or Daneslave? I don't know. I don't remember.
Granny, what's wrong?
I just don't remember him seeing in there. Only if he was wearing a mask.
Coincidence?
I don't know.
Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an Adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
Given in Insta watch after this?
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuan Dai
Yeah, I'm also
again?
confused.
But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Okay. Oh! Hello! Look at her. Beautiful. Elegant.
One was furious upon receiving your letter.
I don't even know what
Seized
that ability
with
does.
anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
That's kinda crazy. She can literally kind of fly, in a way. What does it even do? Huh. Oh, look at that attack. Beautiful. Okay. After doing that, do normal attacks? Oh! Beautiful. Okay. Oh, what is this area? Oh! Wait, was it like back then? Wait, this looks so different. Are you going to be Xiao?
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner.
These are kind of different.
As an exorcist, his talent was lacking.
But still kind of the same.
Hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, One gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
Is that Sasuke? Who's that?
One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wang Shu Inn.
Bruh, she was the one. You got second trial for the banner character? Oh yeah.
As one expected.
Kinda crazy that you can get this character right now. Yeah, I haven't done the trials.
Of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Alright, beautiful. Let's go. I like that. I feel like it's kind of like useless. Okay, let's try again. I'm just testing, man. You did not see anything. Watch this. Let me show you true parkour. You did not see anything. Wait. You see, I made it. I made this. Only if they made like it's impossible and you need to die. Oh, you can double jump.
One would speak to you about
I didn't know that.
If you are amenable.
You can use double.
Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you
Oh,
could so easily
okay.
forget the consequences of
I didn't know
consuming
that.
medicine infused with adeptal blood.
When you will have enemy, you can aim them.
Monsters is hardly
What?
that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog,
What the hell?
all of you would have been lost during the night.
Okay, I was not able. Okay, what is the burst one?
Stray clouds converge!
What does the burst do? I think it does the element damage on top of it. Or something.
Make way for the Adeptus!
Okay, let me do double E. Boom! Ouch. Yeah, I think it's like when you hit something, depends on what element they are, it kind of does that element damage.
Skyward! This one is no weakling. Stray
Wait, what was that?
converge.
Okay.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity.
That art is for
without
plunged character
sufficient
damage, both
incentive.
for the plunged
Were likely
DPS.
incited by the
Oh,
presence of godly remains.
okay.
Said godly remains.
So it's kind of perfect for like Varesa. Is that why they put together these two characters?
On your body.
Is that why?
One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night.
I see. I kind of like that.
Break of dawn, one heard an infant's
I like it, but also kind of hate it.
And one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
I hate it, but I love it. But you do know why I hate it? Because then you have pretty much 3 weeks to literally spend every Primogem for both of the characters if you want them. Like if you want to do some combination with the characters. Your bank account is saying goodbye, man.
To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Imagine losing 50-50 for both. Oh my god. I will quit the game. I will quit it. I will say, yeah, goodbye. Not seeing you today. I know why you have both feelings. Man, Genshin Impact hates us.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the
I
absurdities
know why you have
of
both
that
feelings,
tale.
man. Yeah. Like you can make kinda like, you know, let's say you pull for character, let's say Waresa, and then like, man, I don't have any good characters that cannot be compatible with her. Oh, I can now also pull for her. But man, like if you don't have Primogems, I think it's the best thing is just to not pull anything, man. Just don't pull anything. Oh, we're back to Liu City. Wait, what the hell? Is this how the Liu City looked before? We didn't got anything over here. There's our rocks here. This rock don't even exist anymore. Nah, actually, I feel like that's kind of like back in the day.
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache.
You can also get her support and also you have to grind too much. Like 80 hours a day. I know you have the same region.
Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body
That's
to
cute.
conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
I love the TGE compositing of that scene. It's beautiful. It's giving you that elegant vibe, which also represents the character.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
With Ganyu and Shenhe.
Indeed. One
So she
wished
was
to
also
bring
the
your
third
story
one.
to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
So she was the third disciple of Cloud Retainer.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of an... Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Bro, here you go a beautiful dream-like scene. I did saw something about the dream, like I saw an image Well, I have no clue what that dream is.
'Tis a refuge referred to by
kinda
many
like a really
name in
interesting-
mortal writing.
That's why I'm like really
Home,
interesting about this
nest,
story.
Haven.
What is this,
Whatever
you know?
its denomination may be, its
What is this story
essence
quest?
remains quite unchanged.
What we will
speaks,
see,
of
man.
course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination.
Okay.
Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits.
Aurora!
Had your condition
away.
continued to deteriorate,
Who
you
the
would have
hell you think
forgotten
you
your
are?
life as a human entirely.
Go away!
In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
If she never reclaimed the memories, I think she will die, like, really soon. I think. If that's how it works, I think.
So,
That's
what's
why-
gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane.
Okay, so she's going back to
Be
birth.
fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me.
Isn't Aurora is a singer? Come back! No! No, sorry, Aurora, please come back. If you're a singer, please, please, please.
I don't know
Come to
how
my
I
ward.
could possibly
Please sing
repay your
something to me.
kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for.
No, I lost the opportunity.
How much time
I lost the
do I have
opportunity. I could make a big content. If I just accept him, Aurora will be singing in front of the Zynox and everyone was watching it. No, I
Not
lost
long.
content.
The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
Oh no.
Please.
Are you kidding me?
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind.
Who is going to take her? Because both of the parents are dead.
Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny.
Technically, Shuju is
I'll do whatever
actually...
you say.
She's strong because she was carrying the granny, so that's like... You know, huge. But I also feel like she needs someone to kind of like... Take care of her.
Good girl.
Right?
Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount
Formidable
Outsun.
crane.
Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
But that might be years, right? Actually, I feel like that will never happen.
That's a good girl. Even though
I
we
think
won't
she's
see
like
each other for
lying
a little
to
while,
her.
as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
Hey, that's not going to happen, right? She's the singer of Runaway. Ooh.
I'll eat well, Granny. I
She needs to
promise.
come back.
And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
I feel like Shanghai will take care of her, in a way. In like the food apartment.
I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Alright, is she now turning the bird? There it is. And she's gone. She just gone like that. Are you kidding me?
Xiu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
What will happen
Tears are a
to
necessary
her?
part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery.
On your screen recording, bro? Wait. On your screen recording, bro? What?
Now that the issue has
Oh, if I'm
been
like
resolved,
recording right now?
you should also take a moment
I am
to
actually also
relax.
recording.
Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
One will wake you in due time. Wait, I'm going to sleep here? Okay, this device kind of relaxes, right? Oh, it might relax also her. The Shuju? Oh, this is beautiful. Alright, Shuju, yep. That device is relaxing her. Okay. She's feeling fine now. She's not crying. And we're going to sleep mode. Good night. Is the teacher the master? Are you going to sleep with us? Oh, come on. Alright, we're waking up. Oh, Juju, where are you going? Alright, the granny's here. That's just a dream, right? Maybe not? I hope he got voiceover. Traveler, say something. What's happening? Lumine? Aww.
I always believed we would see each other again.
You got
That our
voiceover.
days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
Oh, that's illusion, man. That will never happen. Bro, that's crazy. Oh, look at that water quality. Crazy.
If only things could stay this way forever.
Welcome to reality. Oh no, are you kidding me?
A nightmare?
Well, I'm not sure if that was a nightmare.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Yeah, he wants to stay there forever. I mean, that's his true goal. Just find Lumine and be with Lumine forever. That was literally the beginning of the goal. Well,
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit.
I think Arshushi is a
You
perfect
are
fit.
doing all you can. One can see your strength.
Maybe you
of
can
will,
forget for
your
Lumine.
fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is
she
always there for you.
saying that this will actually happen?
After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Yeah, he's still a kid, man. Oh my god. Paimon snoring. Are you kidding me? Now I'm playing as Paimon. Let's go into the water and suffer. Let's drown to that.
Oh.
Of course, Paimon is going to dream
Paimon
of
wasn't
food.
talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken
Of course.
drumsticks, that's all.
How many of them, huh? Probably about 100.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
What's my recommendation? Most beautiful story quest. It's really beautiful, man. Recommendation is great. I think one thing about this story quest, it's just like seeing Lumine again. You know, seeing Lumine and Aether, even though maybe like I like to make fun of it. But actually at the same time, it's kind of like really nice to see it. Because this is kind of like, you don't see that often, man. This is like rare moments that happen like once a year, you know. And just seeing this in like story quest, you know, because most of the time it's like only Archon quest. It's only like Archon quest. But then also like seeing in like the character in the story quest, it's something refreshing. It's something beautiful to see. Nice, something different. I just like it.
Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something?
Even if it was a dream, man.
Take me in as a disciple?
And also, Aether talking. Mind blown, man. Also the animation and the scenery, bro. Yeah, also, man, I actually love how Leo looks. I feel like Leo is like one of my favorite region as how it looks. It's kind of like a warm vibe. It's beautiful. I love the trees. I like the water. And just also the character. And then also animation. It's so good, man.
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Like, they have improved the animation so good, man.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was
Over
wrong.
the last 2 years, has been improved
really
a lot.
bad about it, but
It's smooth.
without that
It's high
mistake,
quality.
I would have never been born.
They definitely put a lot of work in animation.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day...
You can see from like, let's say, hair animation, you know how just like every element, every hair, you know, spike, I'm gonna say, it's just kind of like moving in like different location and area, and like it's not like I was the same. It's kind of like I was kind of like that little bit different.
I could become a cool adeptus
It looks
like
really
you,
good.
and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no
Accidentally
mere
skip.
mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Oh, is she going to be now also the discipline of Xianyun?
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like
I'm pretty sure she's
ginseng
going to be
and
now the
violet
4th
grass.
one.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Also, the event quest ending sequence also a masterpiece. Oh, something, this is something I'm not going to see, right? Zynox, it was an event quest.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's
That
not
got
seeing
released,
any
like, in
tasty treats up here
4.4.
now, is she?
Because I know that, like, what I saw, I think this quest got released in 4.4.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one
I have
plans
missed a
to
lot of event
relocate to
quests.
Liyue Harbor.
So definitely I missed a lot.
You shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace.
Where is she going?
Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai. They all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part.
I mean, no one's
as an
like living in this
elder or
area.
master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted.
Nope, Natlan, in present one, I am talking to one.
One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious
I
little
wonder
time to
if we can meet
squander.
her in there.
However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Are you talking about the animation that happened in the event quest 5.5? Which event quest are you talking about? Like this one? That is like right now? Or which one?
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor.
Because the animation
You
of
should take care to
this
avoid
event quest was
disclosing
great.
one's true identity.
It was so beautiful.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So,
Hey, still Mommy Story Quest
when
running?
can we expect to start seeing you in the
Yeah,
city?
we're at the ending.
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
That you can play this. Yeah. Okay.
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but
Can I just
what
came
is
to
mortal
say
life
goodbye
if
to
not one
Mommy?
expense after another?
Seems
I
like
can
you've
see
really
that.
thought of everything. Then
Oh, quest is ending? Uh-oh, I need to
days.
see Mommy again.
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a souvenir?
Okay.
Anytime you should feel ill at ease in
Can
the
I use it?
future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey,
All right.
did I promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out?
Oh, okay.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
So we're going to tell the prince now. I think we will meet Zhongli, or that was the other quest.
Time to go.
Like a hell, elegant. Okay, we got the what we got. Wait, I don't see it. Is it here? Huh? Why I don't see the device? Oh, it's the furnishing. Okay. Okay, wait till 2 days later. So 2 days. Bada boom, bada boom. Just like that. Is Mommy gone now? Is she still here?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Damn, Kazuha! Talking facts! Holy shit! Look at Kazuha talking facts, man. Oh my god. That was like perfect talk. Bombardi, oh my god. Zynox, stop with it. Bro, it's so stupid, man. Bombardilo crocodilo. Bro, this brain rot is touching your brain, man. I can't. Bro, there's like so many of them.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of
It's
ordinary
so stupid
valuables.
brain rot, man.
Such intense scrutiny is hardly
I
necessary.
hate that. We will meet Zhongli.
To be quite honest, your insistence
I
on
wonder.
that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary?
I wanna
Every
talk to
single item
Zhongli.
here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Xianyun.
Me, Cloud.
What are you guys arguing about?
We should just tell her like she's Cloud.
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
What? How dare he?
I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora,
That's
I would
right.
scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
Damn.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Cloud will flirt with him? Nah.
An expert,
I don't believe it.
Very
There's no
well.
way,
I
right?
will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon.
She
this
is
my new
mine.
residence.
If she
You
flirt
have
with
cause to
Zhongli,
seek
I'm
my
beating the
company in
crap out of
future.
Zhongli.
This is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Oh, wearing new clothes.
Shiryu! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes
So
left,
she
but they're
created
kind of
her own
heavy,
clothes?
so I just left them outside.
She knows how to design
Fret
them.
not, I shall help
Same.
you move them into your room.
Actually,
With the right
I should
mechanic,
probably,
of course.
sort through my stuff a bit
Technology,
first.
technology.
Everything's kind of messy right now, so
Materials.
maybe you could not look yet, Master.
She knows everything.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you
She's
mentioned.
full of energy.
When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is! Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Well. Hello, Zhongli. A well-respected consultant at Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Man, I think he just disrespecting him.
Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Travel is like, what? Zhongli?
Huh.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Damn, this acting, man.
2 o'clock emoji, 3
Indeed,
o'clock
most
emoji,
serendipitous.
4 o'clock emoji,
Hey,
5
yo!
o'clock
Have you been
emoji,
faring
6
well
o'clock
as of late, Mr.
emoji,
Zhongli?
7 o'clock emoji, 8 o'clock emoji, 9 o'clock emoji, 10 o'clock emoji, 11 o'clock emoji, 12 o'clock emoji, 1:30 emoji, 2:30 emoji, 3:30 emoji,
much?
4:30 emoji, 5:30 emoji, 6:30 emoji, 7:30 emoji, 8:30 emoji, 9:30 emoji, 10:30 emoji, 11:30 emoji, 12:30 emoji.
Yo, what's up, Furina? You fucking bitch. Are you kidding me? Are you...
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
It's not like a type of flirt, it's like, you know, who you're... Wait, it's not like that type of flirt, it's like, you know, who you're, but just acting to be different. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Indeed. How fortunate
this
we are
ugly
that fate has
acting
brought
is
us
so
together
bad,
again.
man.
If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that
Man,
you are
the
as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
I can see why you say kind of like flirt.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation,
it's so
I must
fake, man.
ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Like, these guys have no clue who he's talking to.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts
These are
after
literally
Mr.
the
Zhongli
most
himself
important
has vouched for the goods?
characters
Miss Xianyun,
in
wait!
He doesn't even know, man. The level is on another level, man.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh.
Isn't the Northland Bank from like...
fiduciary house.
Isn't that like Fontaine bank?
Very well.
Or actually the child bank,
only
right?
Use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Okay. Now acting can stop.
Zhongli!
Okay. What's the relationship?
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you?
Man, he got the father figure.
My days have
My
been quite
friend,
pleasant as well.
how are you doing?
I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
I got a good circuit for Furina, and now see my Furina. Ooh!
As for you, Miss Xianyun,
I will check it out.
I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you.
Why is that?
Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with
Slovenia
it.
emoji.
One is hardly
Slovenia
ignorant
emoji.
of that fact.
Slovenia emoji.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace.
What is
enlightenment to aspiration? Human society possesses limitless potential.
Of people
in another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Slovenian emoji.
I think bro pulled C6 in one rerun.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago.
Just several centuries
Alas, you
ago.
must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Xianyun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li.
Slovenian emoji.
He is
a humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause
Adeptus
it's super
temptation?
tempting and stuff.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
No, let's leave Paimon behind. Ah, come on. Damn. I'm so happy to meet all like these Leo characters. Zhongli, Xiao, Ganyu, Shenhe, and then we got Cloud Retainer, like the human form.
Hey there. Don't be shy. Come inside.
And yeah.
Time to go.
Is Shenhe here?
Try something new at
Where's
the
Shenhe?
One Mean Restaurant.
Mao! Where's Shenhe? Where is she? Anyone here? Wait, there are no tables here anymore? There are actually no tables here. There was 2 tables right here. My recommendation are masterpiece, you know. No, Genshin Impact is masterpiece. No, but it was such a good story quest. I did enjoy this story quest a lot. It was great. Just seeing, yeah. And also memory. I kind of like how Leo. I'm still kind of shocked that there is like a new Leo area, man. And that's not Fontaine. Like that's like still like shocking part to me. I will never saw that. Can they also be Leo? You know, maybe they can also open this Leo and then water here. There's like a new Inazuma Island, man. Bro, like I feel like they can also like kind of shock us, all this stuff, man. If they done that for Leo, they might have done like for other region, man. Bro, Sumeru is so big. Bro, look how big is Sumeru. Oh man, I remember how Liu was so big. Liu was so hard to explore. It was so huge. And then we got like this. Like, what the hell? Sumeru is definitely the biggest one, right? It's just like there's such an open, like, big, like you can say also Fontaine if you like underwater, but also need to know that. Look at that. There's like 4 levels in here. 2 levels. Another 4 levels. I know there's like something here. Crazy, man. That's what she said. Oh, man. Okay, let me see what did the Zynox send me on the Instagram. Let me see what he sent. Shall we? Okay, let's open Instagram. Actually, you sent me 2 things, right? Okay, I got bad feeling. Why is there a woman here? Ranking accent slips.
You watched the movie that I asked you to? Yes, oh my god, I did. What'd you think of it? I actually really enjoyed it. Oh my god, bro, I really Oh my god, bro. Good shot, bhaiya. Oh my god. Why did you redeem it? Please don't scam me.
What drink would you like? Yeah, can I have Zabebzi?
Zabebzi.
Come to Dubai.
I'm really sorry what I didn't call you because my dad was so pissed and he turned off my internet. Oh yeah, internet. Actually, internet. You're fucking Russian bitch. Go to drink vodka. Eat your blin.
I have like a Russian accent.
Putin, Vladimir.
Honestly, this might be an unpopular
Oh, Japanese.
but like the worst kind of juice is orange juice.
Orange
juice. Nani?
Second-hand ducky juice. Hello?
Okay, I'm kind of hungry.
Vietnamese.
I can kind of eat.
What are you craving right now?
I'm kind of craving McDonald's.
Oh, let's go get McDonald's. Okay, let's go get some hamburger and french fry. Let's go hit up Cutco too.
You know what? I agree, man. I actually agree.
Yes, oh my god, I did.
I agree that. So then I will meet Monster to Fontaine. That, bro, I hope they do that. I know there's going to be something on top of that. I just know it. Okay, let me see this. First in-game appearance of the Slave. 4 years ago. February 3rd. Where was this? Like... Why this looks so low quality? No, that game was not like that.
The order is here.
What the hell is happening?
He's really here?
I do remember this part.
And have a look.
Oh yeah, I do remember. No, but that was not Archon Quest. That was something else, right? Was it Archon Quest?
So... Did it really?
Question
Man...
1. The crisis Mondstadt faced.
Oh my god. When I'm looking these... Man, this game look pretty bad. The game has been improved a lot.
Was resolved by an alliance between yourself.
What if this is like so... I don't know, this looks so kind of weird.
Calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key? Is that you think?
I do remember this.
Suppose. It's like that herald.
Man, that's...
What the situation is at those light travels.
No, that was Archon Quest, right? Protocol in low quality, yeah. No, but also it looks kind of off. Even if it was 1080p.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
It looks kind of off, right?
I no longer remember.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Is it perhaps a...
Oh, man, that's so crazy. I didn't think Dainslev would be in that... Bro, this guy typed it 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I didn't think Dainslev would be in that game that early. I don't... What? The Madlets at Miho actually introduced the game before Ayaka and the lecture Archon. These man literally make me forget about Xiao or the Lantern Rite event. I have a theory. Dainslev is a male version of Paimon which traveled with the sibling you did not choose. What the hell? I got the chills near the ending part when I realized that the story quest was reference to the We Will Be Reunited story trailer. Lumine arrived 500 years ago and traveled with Dainslev. She witnessed the fall of Kenria. I don't even care about Xiao anymore. I need to save up for Dane. Bro, they're literally talking about when Xiao was released. I need to save for Dane 4 years ago. Bro, this guy. What? This guy's gonna wait for another 2 years, man. Man, like... It was so like... At the beginning. That is crazy. See my Farina now? Dane doesn't exist.
Dane doesn't exist.
Okay, let me see your... What you got? Zynox, refresh. Alright. This one, right? So you got crit rate, crit damage, HP percent, and that's a beautiful one. And also hydro damage bonus, which is crazy. 70% crit rate. Ooh, improvement. Before you yesterday got like 64%. Now you got 70%. And also crit damage is increased, right? I think you had like 149 or something. And you did lower the energy recharge. Looking good. Let's show leaderboards. Top 33. What was like before? Wasn't it like top 50? You definitely need to improve the abilities. Definitely need to level up abilities. I feel like that's kind of like also the next goal. Before 61? Oh really? Damn. That's a big increase. Does it show anything for me? Nah, I should like change that, right? I still have no clue how is my Ganyu top 5%. Doesn't make any sense. Also, isn't my Kamisha Toyota like top 6%? It is. I don't even use him. Kinda funny. How Zhongli is bad. How is Zhongli top 16? With what? Black Dazzle? Shield bot, max HP. I have one girl in my friend list. Fuck. Let's go. Zynox. That's my boy. Let's go. Okay, let's see what Cheesegate got. Did Cheesegate got anything new? Any new artifacts? No. Still top 1%. And Herbal are like 70-80% crit rate and 120 crit rate. That's bad. Sorry, but that's bad. Stop stalking me. It is what it is, man. Yo, the real pick Furina, I need to, man. I need to look at what my future looks like. You're my inspiration, man. I am looking at your future. How to be top 1000 player. Yeah, no? Anyway, yo, Zion, thank you so much for this story quest recommendation. I really like that. I really like that. I really enjoy that. Just seeing Lumina again. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Zynox, Furina, the real pick Furina. And also Knave, thank you so much for coming, guys. Really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the story quest. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day. Oh, Vishwadi, yo, thank you so much for saying. Have fun, yo. You too, Vishwadi. My pleasure. Yeah, alright. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful day. Wrong one. I was like going to ending sequence. Alright, ending is here. Alright, goodbye, goodbye.